Friends, in this tutorial we are going to see how to develop a complete quiz application with negative marking. So for that we need a main activity, which is we have declared as a splash screen. As we know how to develop splash screen, if you don't know, you can prefer my previous videos. After that we are going to see this for negative marking window. For that we are use a toggle button, which I have created the custom toggle button with negative marks on or off state. And after that I have declared here this start quiz application button. If you don't know how to develop a custom toggle button, please refer my tutorial number 19. As I say, I have used the toggle button for negative marking state on or off checked. I have developed this code. For that we have registered the button and toggle button. As you know how to develop these things or register the controls. After that, on the button click listener, we are switching to the quiz activity. So now in quiz activity we are going to see how to create questions and answers and how to deal with it. So for that you need a text view, or yes, I will take large text. After that, radio group. After that you have to select the radio group, which will going to display your objectives of your questions, which allows user to select the options of your questions answer. After that, Android check equal to true. After that we need a button for the next. So now all set. Here you can select all radio group. We are leaving space for the questions. Here we all done. So let's see how it sees. As Android application, let's see how it sees. We have prepared here the splash screen negative marking screen with start quiz option. After that we are here declaring the questions, but here we are using only one activity for each questions. Let's see how to use for each questions, and the last activity for displaying result and the start quiz again. And I have created the drawable for my custom toggle button as we have seen earlier. See, now it's ready. Quiz application. See, negative marks on or off. I think you loved it. After that, start quiz, as we have switched to the quiz activity. Here it is. Now we are going to develop. These things are correct. So for here, declare the text view. Text view, let's say TV for questions. After that we need a button. Button next. After that we have to register the radio group. Let's say RG. And the radio buttons which is used inside the radio group. Radio button, let's say radio button 1, radio button 2, radio button 3. Let's check it out. It's still loading. Let's see it later. After that we need a string array variable which stores the question, another string array variable which stores the answer, and another string array variable which stores the options. So for that we are declaring here string questions equal to store inside the curly braces. Let's say first Android phone. After that name of Android version 4.4. After that Android is which kind of software. You can use here question as per your needs. You can modify this code. After that string answers, same way. Here first answer is, let's say, Motorola. Motorola Droid. After that, let's say Android 4.4 version is KitKat. After that, Android is a OS, or say operating system. That's all for question answer, and most probably thing is options. So in the option we are giving the three options as we have seen: radio button 1, 2 and 3 as here display. You can add one more as per your needs in code. So let's say option HTC G1, let's say HTC 1, let's say Motorola Droid. Just copy and paste in case of mistakes. So we are using static quiz applications, so we need to follow this way. After that, now these three are options for the first question. First, Android phone, answer is Motorola Android. For radio button 1, radio button 2, radio button 3 respectively. Now let's say Jelly Bean, Froyo, KitKat, or let's we set here so we can know it's working correctly. Just a second. Now we are setting it first. For that, operating system, just copy, paste, comma, after that antivirus or application. All done. After that, we need a here one flag integer with public static variables, let's say marks or correct and wrong answer. Marks shows for the correct answer and wrong shows for the wrong answers. So let's say public static integer marks correct and wrong. Here we are taking these variables as integer for storing numeric values. Flag shows for questions and answer increment in array. For that we have used this will for result. See, I have registered the controls over here. Now we know how to register and why to register controls. After that, let's set text view dot set text inside question array variable. Inside that we are using the flag variable as a incremental manner. After that, register over here is radio button 1 dot set text inside option. Inside that you can add here manually, let's say 0 1 or 2, or you can use the flag variable also. If you want to see how to use it, we are going to see later on, so we can know both way how to use this or this flag. After that, here we should know or allow user to know is negative marking on or off. So for that we are displaying a just toast dot make text here. We are going to use this. After that, negative marks. We have declared a toggle button TB flag as a public static boolean variable which stores the true or false value, and TB flag. So here we are going to display here TB flag. Here we have to use the second activity dot TB flag which shows the true or false. Let's set to 1000 dot show. After that, btn next dot set on click listener. You know now whenever listeners comes we had to write the new keyword. After that, just import here, write let's say radio button, your answer equal to radio button, find view by ID. Inside that, remember this thing, we have to use radio button group variable dot get checked radio button ID for here. After that we are going to store in a string variable, let's say answer text equal to your answer dot get text dot toString, we have to convert to toString. After that, we are going to check using if condition your answer dot equals answer text dot equals ignore case, whether it is uppercase or lowercase. Here we are answer text, which is array variable. Here pass the flag, whichever flag's value it shows the index here. After that, if it is match equals the answer it correct, else wrong plus plus, otherwise it will increase the wrong answers value. After that, flag plus plus for increment the new next question. Here only we are going to check if condition by flag less than questions dot length, then text view dot set text question. Now we are going to learn how to use flag here for setting in radio buttons. Let's say flag radio button 1 dot set text questions. Sorry, here we have to use options, my apologize. Flag multiply by 3. Why here we have multiplied with 3, you are going to think. So we have taken here a 3 radio buttons. For that, if you are going to use 4, then you have to multiply by with 4. Now you all get it. Let's just change the value. After that, here you have to use else, you have to switch to the result activity. Marks equal to correct answers minus wrong answers. It will shows you the negative marking if it is on. So we have used tb flag public static boolean variable. Inside write the else portion. Marks equal to correct. In case of negative marks of. After completing, you have to pass to the your result to the result activity. So intent in equal to new intent get application context slash result activity dot class. Don't forget to start activity. Here you go. Your work is done for the questions and answers displaying. Now your just one thing is remain, which is to set your result activity. For that, result. Now as we have used the just text view and one button for displaying result and restart the activity, so go to your result activity dot class. Inside that, register your variables. So after registering the controls, we have to use the string buffer. Let's say sb equal to new string buffer. For storing the result values, string buffer dot append correct answer plus quiz activity dot correct. Here we have declared the public static, so we can access in our application other activity dot append quiz activity dot wrong and sp dot append final score quiz activity dot marks. After that, text view dot set text. Inside, just pass the object of string buffer and set the quiz activity dot correct equal to 0 for we are going to restart the our activity. So if you don't set it here 0, it will remains the string buffer value inside the correct wrong, whichever you have get the answers. So we have to reset it variables. So here we are declaring to 0 for reset quiz activity dot wrong equal to 0. After that, btn restart dot set on click listener after that just use the intent get application context, second activity dot class. Here we have switched to the second activity, so they can reselect the negative marking on and off. There is no need to use the splash screen again as a starting form. So let's run our complete quiz application with negative marking we have developed. So now here is our quiz application. So let's set negative marks on, start the quiz. First Android phone, let's set to Motorola Droid. Let's set to Jelly Bean. We know KitKat, but we are going to check it is working or not. Next, which kind of Android is a software? So operating system. Next, correct answer is 2, wrong answer is 1, final score is 1. Thank you for watching quiz and application tutorials by Anant Shah. Start quiz. Yes, restart. Thank you for watching videos. Subscribe us on YouTube.